my arrival. So Friday, I think it's 10th or 11th. I think it's 11th. Anyway, question and answer. What's good and bad about my dad? When I was a kid, he'd go all out for Christmas. We go fishing. We never went hungry. He worked. He didn't drink. He smoked, you know. And a number of good things. And I'll recap on that a little later. What's the bad? I think when I turned 18, he made the real world too scary for me. You know how it is when you're on your own now and all this stuff. I think my dad went about it the wrong way. I wouldn't do my kid, son or daughter, that way today. No. My dad made it sound like, you got to work by the sweat of your brow and all this stuff. You work before you have pleasure. Just all kind of horrible. That's a little bit true. Now it's not, because I do videos. I work and pleasure mix. But I think he went about it too strongly. He made it sound like, he made it sound like you wasn't going to enjoy yourself at all. I just, that's one thing, that's one dislike about my dad I had. My mom, over the years, would tell him, and I quote, "Quit being hard on your kids," unquote. And he was at times. He was extremely rebellious when he was a young teenager. That can't be helped. That's how you grow up. But I just think he went about the wrong way. So half of what he told me was lies. Probably not intentional. It's just the way he went about it. My dad could be a hard person at times, people. You meet him, he's a nice guy. But got a short temper. It always tickled me. When we get stopped by the police, my dad, he always tickled me. He'd turn we was in the van, for example, he'd turn every light on. I thought to myself, well, they're going to think you got a criminal record or you're a ex-convict. I never told him that. He gets real nervous when he gets pulled over that's my dad. I always wonder if he had something to hide. When I worked for dispatch, he always jumped on me for working over there. And I always figured maybe he had something would embarrass him. Maybe he was arrested, for stealing hubcaps. He didn't want no one to know, but he didn't like me working for the dispatch, police department, at all. Nope. But I always figured, well, that means he's got a criminal record as a kid. But I never looked it up. I don't care. If I found out my dad was a felon when he's 18, big deal. That's 18. That was 1958. But he always, to me, Dad was the type of guy, seemed like he always had something to hide. God gives you enough sense to see. A 5-year-old can see it. I'm not saying my dad's bad. I'm not saying that. But my dad tickled me. I look back at it now, I'm upset a little bit, and I laugh a little bit. I just think, overall, was he a good father? Well, overall, let me think about it. Do I think my dad got burned out on Christmas? 100%. I give you an example. My dad sent me a few dollars spending money. He don't send it, my mom or my sister sends it. How old is my dad? How burned out on Christmas did he get? He gave us such great Christmases. He gave us such great Christmases growing up. I know he got burned out on it because Mom wrote me a note. She says, "Your dad's sending you the rest of your Christmas present, rest of your Christmas money," and this was, I think, around the first week of April. I'm not making it up, folks. I'm not. Boy, the paparazzi love it, haven't they? No, I'm not. My dad, you meet my dad, he's nice. He's a nice hillbilly. He dropped out in, I think, 11th grade. He's smart in many ways. Only thing I don't like about him, I get angry because he doesn't give himself enough credit. I know he's smarter than what he acts. I know sometimes he likes to act dumb. He'll even joke about it. But no, I got my Christmas present from my dad. My last of my Christmas present, the first week of what is this? About 10 days ago, and this is April 11th. So 1st, 2nd of April, I get a certified letter with a few dollars from my dad, and then my mom wrote a note. This is from your dad. Your last Christmas present gift. Dad's odd. My mom will admit that. But I think he got burnt out on Christmas. Well, it's like me getting burnt out on television. My dad burnt me out on television, totally. He did. And I don't own a TV. I haven't had a TV on in over 6 years. I don't miss TV. Now, if you have me over, hey, let's watch TV. Sure, I'll come over your house and watch TV. You won't hear me complain. But as far as having one under my roof, never. To me, a TV, nothing personal. To me, television, nothing but a worthless paperweight. Why have TV when you got all this technology? My laptop is everything I need. I wouldn't mind having a large computer. Notice I don't see TV here. A large computer monitor, maybe 65 inch. I'd love to have that. But my laptop's wonderful. The lady who was in here was an old lady, 60, 70 years old, was agreeing with me. She's on the computer. She says, I spoke of that. She said, I know what you mean. She says, why when you got all this? Doesn't make any sense.